Hey you guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey back with another video. I know I've seen some videos online where there were some of my spiritual gals who were talking about the candles that they sell for extremely low prices at the Dollar Tree, like the dollar stores, things of that nature. Do you know? I know I've seen online quite a bit where people were talking about the spiritual bells, where it's those bells that you can hang on your doorknob or maybe like plaster up against the wall near your door. So when it comes to any type of energy that's coming in or out, whether physically or spiritually, you can hear it sounding off. For those who are not looking to spend such a significant amount in acquiring these bells, did you know at stores like the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, as an example, you can actually get just a simple bell as this for like $1.25, $1.50, I think. I just had this actually from over the holiday, but it's something that you can actually still utilize throughout the year. Just hang it on your doorknob or wherever there's a lot of activity coming in and out, and that should be sufficient enough. I mean, I like the decor side of it as well, but I think when you think about the key part being the action behind the item, the fact that it is bells and it's meant to keep that energy out or away, to keep it at bay. I think that should be the key focus of it all. So if you're looking for something that's again, inexpensive, I'm not saying that the other prices on the other ones are expensive, they're really not, but if you are looking for a really good bargain, check out your Family Dollar or your Dollar Tree. I think I got this one from Dollar Tree, to be exact. It's like $1, I think it's like $1.50 or something like that. $1.25, somewhere in there. But I have these often on my door. And fun little fact, I can think back to the many of times that this was actually on my mother's doors when I was coming up as a kid. And somehow I picked up the habit of doing the same when I moved into my own space for the first time as well. Not realizing that what I was actually doing was more of a spiritual form of protection. Not only that, but for a lot of us who came up in households that were more spiritually aligned, you know, there are certain things you learned coming up, such as like, a lady should never put her purse on the floor, or any of her bags on the floor for that matter. I remember there were times that if my mom ever had her hands full, if she wasn't handing us something to carry for her, she would always place her foot underneath whatever it was that she needed to carry, just so she can get to whatever she needs to get to at that time. So I'll give you an example. I remember I picked up the habit from her, actually. It was one day we were heading back into our space. I think we were living in an apartment building at the time, to be exact. And I remember I was carrying something. I had quite a bit in my hands, but I had the keys also on me. So I had to be the one to open up the door. And I remember I put my foot out and I placed the bag, whatever I was carrying, right on top of my foot. And my mom, I remember she was standing on my right side. She looked, she's like, "Where did you get that from?" And I'm paraphrasing, but she was wondering where I had learned that from. I was like, "I remember you used to do it." And I think I was like, oh, maybe 14 or 15 at the time when we had this conversation in the hallway. And I remember she had just smiled. She just did a smile because she realized, like, wow, she was watching me all this time and she picked up on that. And I say all that to say, you'll be surprised some of those things that we do or we pick up on, but it's meant to be a form of protection. So the point I was trying to drive home with that was something I picked up from her. That whenever it came to certain bags you were carrying, whether it was a purse or if it was a tote bag or even down to your groceries and your laundry, to never let that touch the ground. If you have to, put it on top of your foot until you get your door open or whatever you need to do out the way so you can pick it back up. So you guys check out your local stores. And now that I've said that, it might start to get some traction, and I don't know, I don't think it's gonna do bad in terms of diverting business from those who are on TikTok, but I'm all about being fully transparent. And if it's something that could help an individual, especially when it comes to helping their pockets, If they're looking for a quick alternative where they don't have to spend close to $20 just for something as simple as this to clear out their space, then why not? And that is all for this quick video, you guys. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until next time, I am sending you guys off with love and light, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed.